That's easy.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. With game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back to the VIP Sports Podcast. Steve Stevens, a.k.a. the Bookie Killer, sitting here with my co-anchor, the Big Skipper. Before we even get into today's show, Skipper, why don't you tell these people, all our viewers and our fans, how they can get a hold of VIP Sports?
Yeah, absolutely. Give us a call. Call the office at 877-220-6540. You can go directly to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. That's where the winners are.
All day.
Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube, on iTunes. Go ahead and put your comments in there because, man, we love reading those comments.
We love reading the comments. Not to mention, follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Absolutely.
At VIP Sports LV. And if you want to direct message us on Twitter or Facebook, go ahead and make my day.
Yeah, we love reading it.
We're here for you all day long, ladies and gentlemen. We'll do whatever it takes. After all, we're here for you. We opened up
the only
business
reason we're here
to make you money.
That's it.
Not only, I mean, how I invented this business was I bet my own money, and then when I started maxing out, I tried to realize a way I could make more money. That's opening up a business and making guys like you money. That's where
information, strongest commodity in the world, and we got it.
Absolutely. You guys want to get a hold of us? That's how you get a hold of us. Plain and simple. Back at it. Super Sunday, August 9th, 2015.
It's here, man.
It's the Hall of Fame game, baby. I couldn't be more excited. We got our guys here at 6 a.m. grinding. You seen when you walked in this morning, people were ready to roll.
Man, I got to tell you, I got to get used to this getting up early shit again.
Dude, I mean, in between me and you, I'm hung the fuck over.
Oh, my God.
We've been doing pre-production all night with my guys over at Turn Left Productions. I don't know if you guys noticed, there's a pure white Caucasian and an Asian guy sitting on our couch. They probably won't talk, but those are associates. My good friend Jackson Wynn, Todd Christ, owner of Turn Left Productions, Money Talks producers. These are the guys right here. Mm-hmm. We are the guys that produce the show.
Nice to see you guys back.
It's beautiful to have you back, and like I said, it's beautiful to get the podcast underway. This is our first official podcast. Steve Stevens, the Big Skipper. Wanted to let you guys know that football is here. What do you want to tell these people?
Hall of Fame game tonight. Minnesota Vikings, the Steelers. That's why we're here bright and early on a Sunday morning. It's back, man. Football's here. If you think you can't bet preseason, you're out of your mind. There's a ton of money to be made in preseason.
Well, we'll
talk about that in a minute.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely get to that in a minute. Why don't we just tell the people a couple reasons why you would bet preseason right off the bat?
There's many reasons to bet preseason. First of all, the lines are softer than they are during the regular season.
Softer than drugstore cotton, yes.
Soft, very soft lines. Soft enough to beat your bookie over the head with.
Practice is open to the public. It makes it easier to obtain valuable information, playbooks, how long certain players are going to play. Coaches say who's playing, how long, what quarters.
Yeah, the thing about preseason is the practice squads are open to the public. You can walk right out there and watch. Most of these teams are practicing in high schools or university fields. Unlike during the regular season, Steve, as you know, when the practices are behind locked doors, you can't get into a practice during the regular season. Right now, you can go out and watch your team practice during preseason.
So you think
during training camp?
So you think just because a guy goes and watches a preseason game that he's got all the information? So should I just call my Uncle Charlie in Texas and tell him to watch the game?
Well, you got to know what to look for. That's
you got
to
know what the fuck you're doing. Yeah.
The coaches are scripting the first 30, 40 plays of offense that they're going to run in the game. They're scripting them right into practice. And when the practices are open to the public, it's much easier for a guy like yourself who can get to that information, a guy who has contacts, and that's how we make money betting preseason. The lines are soft. The coaches are telling you who's playing.
Correct.
They're telling you how long they're playing. That plays a valuable part, obviously.
To all of our listeners, to everybody that's ever done anything in their life, right now is everything we've been leading up to. There's no more talk. If you want to get into an investment program with us, sports betting is the #1 investment program in the world right now. As you know, stock market's down. Nobody's making money anywhere else. Financial advisor, hedge funds are all getting focused over to us. Everything that we've trained our people to do, this is it. It's the big show. There's more money to be made in college and pro football than any other sport in the world.
If you've been sitting on the sidelines waiting for football, well, now's the time. Hall of Fame game tonight on NBC, 8 o'clock Eastern. The Vikings and the Steelers, you better be ready. If you're not ready, find something else to do. It's time to make some money.
And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. I'd like to be with my family. I like to eat. I like to go out late. I mean, I actually fucked up because I wasn't used to getting here on Sunday. I went out last night. Me and Kelly went through about 4 bottles of wine, got completely plastered, and stayed up.
It's hard to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, people. Out here on the West Coast, you got to understand, football season, 9 o'clock in the morning, the college games start at 9 a.m. on the West Coast.
That's when we're getting home.
Yeah. That's usually when I'm coming in around 6
That's when
o'clock.
the big skipper's getting dropped off from the Gold Coast.
Yeah, the cab dropped me off about 4:30 from the bar the other night. Yeah.
So, hey, but we're true professionals. And what we will do is we will get back in our game, though. I can guarantee you that right now. Our game will be on point.
For sure.
We're here at 6 in the morning. Guys, our job is to bring you the best sports information available. That's what we do. Like I said, get on the winning edge and come deal with us. Anyway, let's get into some football news and talk about a few things a couple headlines going out in the NFL. I see here that Aldon Smith had an on-field fight with Kaepernick.
Oh, my God. What the hell's going on in San Fran?
How many times have I told you, do not fight over pussy? I guess that.
Well, you haven't told me personally that.
Well, I guess Aldon Smith. I mean, they're saying that it has something to do with Smith's ex-girlfriend, which is the girl Nessa from Hot 97, the radio channel.
Oh, I saw. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at a picture right now, and I mean, she's definitely nibbling your nuts like nobody can.
Oh boy. I've seen a few pictures of her.
Oh,
I can understand why you'd want to go after
this
that.
girl right here will ride you like a bike. So I could see why motherfuckers are fighting over her, huh?
So allegedly, Kaepernick's after Aldon Smith's ex, or.
Well, no, Kaepernick's fucking the shit out of her. I guess he had fucked her to the point where she was shaking, twitching, and actually, basically took his girl. I mean, blew her back out to where she didn't even call homeboy ever again. But not to mention, he got cut. He's actually cut now. The Niners cut Smith on the heels of his arrest early Friday for DUI, hit and run, and vandalism.
So one problem leads to another. Somebody's banging your chick. You go out drinking, you get into fights, you driving drunk, you call big problem.
He's having a bad couple fucking months.
Oh, it's sad. I feel
you caught a case, you got DUIs,
bad enough somebody's taking your bitch.
Hold on. You caught a case, you got fired, and your bitch got plowed by a fucking bulldozer.
Oh God, no.
So yeah, your confidence is gonna be a little bit low.
Plowed by a bulldozer.
Keep your head up, brother. Like I said, there's other fish in the sea. There's other girls out there that like small cocks.
San Fran's got big problems.
San Francisco is fucked. And San Francisco's pretty much ruined. Once a popular Super Bowl extravaganza team.
Yeah.
I mean, when you think of football and you think of world champions, don't act like you don't think of Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Fucking dynasty superstar team.
Steve Young, Joe Montana, dynasty. No more Kaepernick fighting over pussy, huh?
So guys in the NFL, don't fight over pussy.
Harbaugh left. He's in Michigan now.
That is correct.
They got big problems.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
Yeah.
So I mean, and he was the heart and soul of that team. And I feel that Kaepernick, if they're going to have him as a stand-up quarterback and try to do his thing like a Joe Montana, they're fucked. Go out there and let him do his thing. That's the only chance of you guys having going 50%
Kaepernick's no Joe
this year.
Montana. We all know that.
No, but I'm saying go let him run. Let him do his Michael Vick college way of the fucking guy takes 5 yards every step he takes.
Well, that's the only shot they got at this point.
If I'm coaching the Niners, I'm going to run him till he either hurts himself or wins for us.
Now, don't feel like you can go out there and just bet against them because we're saying they got problems.
No, we're just talking. Yeah, no.
I mean, just because it looks one way on paper doesn't mean it's going to happen that way on the field.
Because it might come out the 49ers plus 15.
Exactly.
We might take that bet. It'd be an easy fucking win.
Always remember, in the sports betting business, you don't have to stay ahead. You got to beat the spread.
Goddamn right. And that'll get you some head.
Don't try to figure the shit out on your own.
Now you're rhyming and shit. What the fuck? Okay, beautiful. Moving on.
Beat the spread, get some head.
Beat the spread, get some head. You want to blow out winter chicken dinner? Stevens Steakhouse. Oh my fucking God. Hey man, ladies and gentlemen.
What else is going on?
Let me just get to it. We have open house, like I said. We got Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders in the parking lot. We have a lot of shit going right now. We're celebrating the new season. We want you guys to be a part of the #1 money-making system in the motherfucking world. Moving on to NASCAR. Skip, you know a little bit about NASCAR out there and them country boys out there drinking beer and
very little
fucking each other's girlfriend and taking dip
bit.
and shit like that and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Country boys that are 4'2" racing cars and shit, huh? You see them on TV, they look like they're 6'5".
I've been to 2 NASCAR races in my life.
Yeah.
When my son was younger, he used to love NASCAR. He used to watch those cars speed around on TV, and so when he was younger, I took him to 2 races.
Okay.
Yeah, I went up here to the Vegas Motor Speedway.
That was called Craig Road. Oh, you mean the new one? Because back in the day, any vintage Las Vegas person, you remember Craig Road Speedway?
No,
that's where the old school NASCARs and big boys. Oh yeah, that's where they were running old school.
No, we
cars
went to the Las Vegas Motor Speedway.
Late '70s, early '80s.
It was intriguing the first time I was there because I had never done it before, and it was a new thing. We had a good time. Second time, I did not have a good time, and therefore there hasn't been a third. And I'm happy to say he's not in the NASCAR anymore.
Okay, beautiful. Because that whole story in itself was putting me to sleep.
Okay.
I'm glad you and Right Side had a good time at the NASCAR. So obviously,
You asked me if I was in the fucking
it sounds
NASCAR.
like you don't give a fuck about NASCAR.
You said Skip, are you fucking in NASCAR?
And you
I
said-
hear you're a NASCAR guy.
And you went
No,
back-
I'm not a fucking NASCAR guy.
Okay, because you said...
Have I been to a NASCAR race? Absolutely. I've been to 2 of them.
That's all I was looking for. You went into 1975. Me and fucking JoJo went...
He wasn't even born in 75.
Well,
I've been to 2 NASCAR races in the last 6 fucking years.
Okay, so...
No, I'm not a NASCAR guy.
Okay, but one thing you do know, remember when obviously Kevin Ward died, R.I.P. Kevin Ward.
That's the guy that Tony Stewart ran into.
That was
I do know that because, ironically, my son, his favorite driver was Tony Stewart.
Okay, so
I do know about that.
Okay, so ironically, Tony Stewart's situation, he's getting sued by Kevin Ward's family, who died after he supposedly hit him on the back.
Tragic situation. I remember seeing that, and that was about a year ago, right?
Well, absolutely. Now, Ward's parents are saying that he was recklessly killed. Like, in other words, Tony Stewart recklessly killed his son. I watched it myself, and here's what I want to say. It's a tough sport.
Right.
It's very rough.
Dangerous.
But you got to understand one thing right now. You had no motherfucking business getting your motherfucking ass out of the car and getting on a fucking racetrack with
Right.
motherfuckers that are doing 180.
You took the words right, man. That's exactly what I would have said about
You
the
killed
situation.
yourself.
Yeah.
Listen, R.I.P. No one deserves to die. You killed yourself.
It's a dangerous sport, Steve.
To the parents of Ward, you guys got to calm down. It's NASCAR. If he'd have swerved and ran over your son intentionally, it would have been one thing. He didn't do that. The first rule in NASCAR is don't get out of the fucking car onto the track.
It's a tragic situation. I feel bad obviously for him and his family. And
It's a rough situation.
bottom line is, it's a dangerous sport. I agree with you 100%. You shouldn't be standing out on the racetrack when cars are flying around. If you got a beef with someone, go to the pits. Get out of your car when the cars are stopped. Take your fucking shit off and go throw some fucking fists.
Listen, man, stay professional. Park that car and go over to his pit and beat.
I'm
the
not
living
blaming
fuck out of his ass.
anybody. I mean, it's a bad situation. Dangerous sport. And if you're gonna fight guys, do it in the pits.
But listen, these little 5'4" guys fight each other all the time. Dale Earnhardt's the only motherfucker that's like 6 foot, and he doesn't fuck anybody.
They got little man syndrome.
He just big time. These guys are walking around with a little fucking attitude.
Big dick syndrome. They're driving around these fucking race cars 200 miles an hour.
Absolutely.
All of a sudden, they want to climb out the window and start throwing fists.
Exactly.
Come on, man. You guys ain't that fucking
No,
tough.
stay focused. Like I said, don't get on the track. Don't kill yourself. Skip, like I said, why don't you let these guys know a little bit about preseason? Let them know what the plans are this year. Tell them about baseball. Why don't you go ahead and take the floor a little while. Let me roll something up and kick knowledge to these motherfuckers and tell them how we're going to win and what they need to look out for and tell them what's hot, what's not, and the stats and we should bet on. Maybe who should we look at and who
So
should.
you're introducing the straight man segment, is what you're
Ladies
saying.
and gentlemen, straight from the VIP Sports Podcast, the Straight Man segment featuring the Big Skipper.
These podcasts now, we're going to do what's called the straight man segment. Straight man segment with Skipper. Let me say that again. Straight man segment with Skipper. I'm glad you're calling me a straight man. But anyway.
Would you rather me call you fat man?
No, I wouldn't.
I didn't think so. I can call you whatever I want as long as they don't call you broke or hungry.
That's right. Call me when you got a lead.
Okay. That's a fact.
So this is where I take a couple minutes and actually talk about sports, something that we all want to know about, and this is how we get paid. Let's talk about the weekend series. As I told you on the last podcast, there was some big series this weekend. Today's the final day in those series. The Giants at Wrigley taking on the Cubs. We got Jake Peavy taking on Arrieta for the Cubs. This Arrieta's been lights out. The Cubs have been absolutely on fire. They're 1 game up in the wild card. The Giants are 3 games behind the Dodgers in the division. They're only 1.5 games out of the wild card. Steve, that's a hell of a series, and that's going to be another big game today. Jake Peavy, the old man, going up against Arrieta, who's been just absolutely lights out.
Stunning motherfucker.
He's been fucking dominant. The Cubs are absolutely on fire. They're playing at home on their field in Wrigley. I don't want to give anything away, but I think the Giants are in big trouble here this afternoon. Another big series we were looking at was the Blue Jays taking on the Yankees. What a series this has been. The Blue Jays have taken a couple of games. It looks like those trades for Tulowitzki and Price have paid off. David Price shut down the Yankees yesterday, as we know, beat them 6-0 Saturday afternoon. Toronto's won 7 in a row. They're 9-1 their last 10 games. They're coming on strong. Today, you got Estrada going for the Blue Jays against Tanaka for the Yankees. Not sure if the boss has a play on that game. I will tell you this. We do have a play on one of these big series today, the final game of the big series. Another big series is the Dodgers and the Pirates. Go to Las Vegas Sports, VIP Sports, LasVegas.com, and get a big play from Steve on one of these top series is what I'm trying to tell you. The Dodgers today, Steve, taking on the Pirates in the third game of that series. That's actually the Sunday night game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
That's going up against the Hall of Fame game. So tonight, you got the Dodgers and the Pirates in Pittsburgh, the Sunday night game. You got the Hall of Fame game tonight, which we discussed briefly. The Dodgers are up 3 games on San Fran. That division is starting to tighten up a little bit. So, again, that's why that San Fran series with the Cubs has been so important. And the Dodgers playing the Pirates. Pirates, wow. Man, have they been solid.
They've been a real solid team. You've actually been making money on them.
I don't trust this Morton guy who's going tonight in this game against the Dodgers. I don't trust him at all. However, the Pirates have been playing very well. They're up 3.5 games in the wild card race. It's going to be very difficult for them to catch the Cardinals because the Cardinals just don't lose.
And you're absolutely right. And going back into the preseason news, yes. Do I have a game that's going off this afternoon? Do I have information on the Hall of Fame game? Does a bear shit in the woods?
Yes,
he does. You're goddamn right he does. And at the end of the day, you got Pittsburgh playing Minnesota. As you know, Rothenberg is doubtful, so more than likely he won't play at all.
You're gonna see a lot of Bruce Gronkowski in that game for the Steelers.
That's a fact. You got Bell that's out. Temperature is probably going to be about 77 degrees. Humidity is going to be normal, so it's going to be a fair weather game. But that's pretty much not even close to the information. If you're looking for weather, if you're looking for stats, if you're looking for injury report, just watch ESPN. Don't call me. If you're looking for a guy that's dealing with players, coaches, and CEOs, someone that's going to get the job done, someone that's going to flip your money like a world-class fucking Olympic gymnast, you need to go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com because I will put your bank account on steroids and I'll have that motherfucker growing like a fucking seed that you planted.
The Steelers are going to be interesting this year. They had an awesome offense last year, as we know, which led them to that 11-5 season and their run. They scored 436 points last year on offense. Big Ben was led the league in passing last year. Actually, tied for first. It was funny how they landed exactly on the same yardage. But Big Ben had a hell of a year. Steelers, 436 points of offense. The thing that intrigues me about the Steelers is, you know, we're all used to that steel curtain, Steve, right? In Pittsburgh?
Absolutely.
The steel curtain's been softening a little bit. I mean, they ranked 18th last year in defense. Their passing defense was fucking horrendous. Palomalu retired.
Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Their cornerback, Taylor, retired. Bryce McCain went over to, where'd he go? Dolphins, went to the Dolphins.
If we were going to sum up in one word, it'd probably be fucked.
Yeah, their defense is very suspect at this point. After coming off a disappointing year last year, ranking 18th, sixth worst defense when it comes to the pass last year. They did pick up Brandon Boykin, though, from my Eagles.
Right.
During the week.
There's been a lot of trades. Just why don't you tell me who you feel to look out for this year? Who do you think is going to be a sleeper? Why don't you tell these people what teams to look out for? You don't need to give
my Eagles, man. Look out for the Eagles.
Oh, my fucking God. Here we
go.
go.
Chip Kelly, baby, in the house.
If Skip can fly high.
We got the Vegas kid running the ball now.
Eagle.
I mean, we got 17 quarterbacks over there.
Yeah. Well, you'll do anything.
You got to win something, right?
Absolutely.
Tebow?
Moving on. Like I said.
Hey, listen, never ask me a question you might not like the answer to.
Oh, I love your answers. I don't know, Skip. I don't.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Oh my God.
Soar, Eagles, soar.
We're supposed to give information based on our professional opinion and not our fucking.
Not my heart.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
You're playing with the Queen of Hearts, Skip. Now, I don't catch you as a Justin Bieber or a Mariah Carey fan.
What gives you that?
Well, I don't know if you've heard the little song.
How do you know I don't like Biebs? He's a good friend of Champs.
Oh, that's a fact. We've had Justin Bieber in here a couple different times.
Shout out to the Biebs.
Jackson, yeah, we had a couple different. I'm trying to pull up this fucking song so I can hear Skipper over here. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know. How do you.
Justin Biebs?
Yeah. I mean, it's Mariah Carey,
what did
Justin
he do
Bieber, T.I. I don't know. They got a song together. I mean, I don't know if you guys have heard it or what, but, I mean, times have changed, bro. You know, you think, I mean, these people that are getting together, they're doing it strictly for fucking money. Listen to this shit. Baby, why you mad?
Sounds like somebody's getting it in the background there.
Hold on. That's Mariah. I think T.I.'s putting in her ass. It's Mariah Carey.
Somebody's going, oh!
Here, hold on. Mariah Carey, Justin Bieber, French Montana, and T.I.
What the hell was that?
Yeah. That's that. So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think that music industry's completely fucked by any chance? Did you just hear that? A lot of people are made these days. You know, you go and get with a fucking Mariah Carey. Now all of a sudden she's doing songs with Justin Bieber and French Montana strictly to just, you know, sell a fucking...
I don't know. The whole music industry is like electric now. I don't get it, man. It's all, you know, digital. And there's no Led Zeppelin anymore. There's no Rolling Stones.
Well,
there's no Tom Petty. There's no Beatles. I don't get all this shit.
I don't think Tupac would have did a song with Britney Spears, bro. You know, so I don't fucking know. There's a lot of hit and miss there. You know what I mean?
So Britney Spears is in that too? And Mariah?
No, it's just Mariah and the other song. But I mean, what is Hollywood and what is music going to? These guys got to fucking calm the fuck down. Could you imagine Tupac and Britney Spears, Biggie and Robin Thicke? I mean, these dudes are rolling in their graves right now. Could you? Let's think of
come on, Beans.
What do you think would be a good matchup if we were going to do one on our own? Like Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Nicks, Madonna and the Fat Boys? Huh? What the? What the fuck? Why don't we do Steve Stevens and Elvis? Fuck it.
Robert Plant and Snoop.
Oh
I don't know.
God.
Steve Stevens and Elvis?
Yeah, fuck it. Anyway, moving on, guys. Back into
football.
Yeah, I'm winning games all the time.
Since my baby left me.
Blue suede shoes.
I gave all my money to the book.
Oh, you're goddamn right he did. Yeah, Elvis took a lot of pills and bet a lot of games.
Elvis was fired, man. He was in Vegas all the time.
Oh,
right?
yeah, definitely. Lefty Rosenthal gave him plenty of winners. They were actually good friends. Back to football. Adrian Foster doesn't believe in God.
Well, he believes in God we trust, the dollar bill.
He plays for the Houston Texans.
Yeah, I know he is.
There's literally a church on every corner out there.
He plays in the Bible Belt.
Every corner out there. You don't believe in God. Where some people might see the hand of God, you know, Foster sees psychics and engineering.
Wow. I don't even know what to say to that. That's a hairy subject.
He plays for the Texans, which is located in the heart of Bibletown.
I know he believes in getting paid.
Is he hurting himself? Is he an athlete in the place like Texas? I mean, you think he's going to hurt himself? I mean, you think they're going to embrace that?
Well, yeah, I probably wouldn't be making public comments that I don't believe in God if I was playing in Houston.
I would, once again, to you athletes, if you're blessed enough to get a contract and you're blessed enough to be in the NFL, play your game, keep all your personal bullshit the fuck aside because no one cares.
Pay attention to what
if you're playing for
man.
Houston Texans, where they're big-time God believers, they're big-time football, you don't want to come out and say that you don't believe in God. Yeah. Okay? Yeah. If you're secretly sucking cock after your game, you might not want to tell nobody because the guys in the locker room might fucking not like it.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, there's no reason to bring that shit up.
If you're pitching tonight and you got a pair of girls' panties on and a G-string, keep that shit to your fucking
If you play
self.
for the Kansas City Chiefs, don't say you don't like barbecue.
Period.
Right?
Period.
Was that a good one?
That was all right. It wasn't that good. Yeah.
Oh, Christ.
Anyway, Skip, so we just wanted to get back at it. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, over the next week, we're going to be bringing you celebrity guests. We're going to be interviewing a lot of people, giving you the ins and outs of what's going on, bringing you a lot of Money Talks information. We're producing a lot of things. Quick question from Turn Left Production. Outside of Money Talks and outside of the podcast, what do you guys got going, man? Bunches of shit, huh?
Lots of shit.
Just give me one. I know you were out here filming some shit with Gorman, huh?
Yeah, we're doing some stuff with Lorenzo Fertitta.
Working with Lorenzo Fertitta, doing a little UNLV documentary, or more of a Gorman?
We're finishing up the Gorman. They won the national championship last year.
That's correct. They are national champions. If you guys don't know, that's the team Snoop Dogg's son played for. Lorenzo Fertitta is the owner of Stations Casinos, Fertitta Field. He's put a lot of money behind him.
UFC.
A true boss, owner, UFC. Big up to Lorenzo Fertitta for being a true Las Vegan and putting money back into our city and making us a major, major high school football organization. Big up to Sanchez, who was the coach that won him to the championship, who now is the coach at UNLV Running Rebels. So, and they kept it in the family. Actually, the high school coach now is actually his brother, isn't it?
Yep.
So, if we can keep these players going from the #1 high school to UNLV, buddy, we'll be in good shape because we need players in our college fucking bad.
The over-under on the UNLV Rebels football team this year is 2.5, Steve. I saw it posted in the book yesterday.
Yeah, well, they're not going to be
2.5.
It's going to give. He's got 2 years worth of work.
Yeah, we got some work to do.
But listen, at the end of the day, what I'm going to start doing before I close everybody out is because, I'm a master closer, and my job is to inspire, motivate, and make people just feel good about themselves, show them how to close deals, show them how to be better, show them how to achieve the impossible, take them over and beyond what they've ever thought was possible. So I just want to leave out of here with a couple positive notes. Every single day, for you salesmen out there, I don't give a fuck if you're selling cars. I don't care if you're selling cotton. I don't give a fuck if you're selling
dope
chiclets in fucking Mexico. Sales runs the United States of America. Sales runs the world. If you don't have a mouthpiece, if you don't know how to close, you're in trouble.
Sell or be sold.
Well, listen, you always have to be prepared, no matter what. Mm-hmm. And you hit it right on the head. Ladies and gentlemen, be prepared to sell or be prepared to lose to someone who is.
Be prepared to get sold.
Plain and fucking simple. Listen, the piece of advice that I'm trying to give you guys out there, People don't like to be sold. They like to buy.
Right.
Plain and fucking simple. So the first thing you want to do in sales when you're talking to somebody is you want to make a friend. In my business especially, you got guys that are mad. You got guys that have been losing. You got guys that are risking hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is a high risk, high reward type business. So when you're playing with big money, you got to make sure that you know what you're doing.
We deal with a lot of angry people because they've dealt with a lot of people that have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
And these are guys
They've been betting on their own. They've been losing. They've been using other sources of information.
They've been losing for so long,
yeah.
they forgot what it's like to win.
Right.
And they're mad as fuck, and they're blaming you. So, guys, my lesson in sales is no matter how mad the client is always right. If you sit back and listen, but you also have to control the conversation as well. You can't let him control you. You have to listen to what he says. I completely understand. However, right into your sales pitch. I'm going to give you a rebuttal for skepticism. Plain and fucking simple. This applies in any business in the world. There's only 3 reasons why people don't buy. Skepticism, not interested, or it's the money.
You
Plain and simple.
you just haven't convinced them. They haven't been sold. You haven't convinced them.
Those are the 3 things that you need. Everybody in the world is skeptical. Skepticism is a sign of intelligence. If you weren't skeptical, I'd probably think something was wrong with you. Give me 1% of your trust, I'll earn the other 99%. Fair enough? I'm going to give you guys little tad bits every single day how to make your pitch a little bit stronger, how you can close deals a little bit better, and how you can use my tools in your life to make millions of dollars like I have. And like I said, from the VIP Sports Podcast crew, myself, the Big Skipper, I love you. It's the new season, guys. We couldn't be more pumped up. If you like making money, go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. It's football season, baby. You got no reason not to get paid. Do not let the players be the only ones to get paid. Skipper, take us the fuck out.
We're still betting baseball. We got football tonight. We've had the biggest baseball season of our life.
It's Sunday morning. A lot of guys talk about betting. I'm betting $25,000. If they want that game, tell them if they want that game.
If you want the game that Steve's putting his money on today, go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Call 877-220-6540. Don't forget, you can get us on iTunes. You can get us on YouTube. Go to Twitter. Go to Facebook. Go anywhere you got to go. We're fucking everywhere.
Do me a favor.
For you.
This season, don't talk about it. Be about it.
We're making it rain.
You want to go get with the best? Fuck the rest. Call VIP Sports. I can't wait to go make you more money than you've ever made in your life. We love you. See you.
Goodbye. Bring your raincoat because we're making it rain.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. We play with big cash and we're blowing money fast. Riding in a plush Benz trunk full of money bags. I need a G for every light bulb on the Vegas Strip. Naked bitches in my mansion dancing to some player shit. Made a grip on the grind.